plating metal to bond properly, steel surfaces must be free of contaminants according to the ASTM B322 guide for metal cleaning. Workers suspend the parts over a vat of boiling chemical solvents. As the hot vapor comes into contact with the polar metal, it condenses, ripping down into the vat and taking any contaminants down with it. The remaining solvent residues evaporate, leaving the parts squeaky and clean. Next, a worker wearing protective clothing sandblasts the parts with aluminum oxide. Plating metal adheres better this way. Most common metals include zinc, chrome, and nickel. Decorative plating metals include tin, brass, gold, and silver. The actual plating process is called electroplating. This name stems from the fact that its process is based on electricity. Start by tying strands of copper wire to copper support frame. Copper is the best metal to use since it is the most conductive. Attach steel parts to be plated. When you hook up the support to the electric current, the electricity flows from the support to the wires right to the pieces to be plated. Next, all the excess wiring is removed. Electroplating is done in a tank filled with water along with a handful of chemicals. These chemicals are usually in powder form and it contains metal salts as well as other ions to permit the flow of electricity. This is done because water alone won't conduct electricity sufficiently. Along the sides of the tank in bags are metal baskets. These baskets contain the plating metal, in this case cadmium.
Workers connect the support frame with the steel parts to the negative terminal of an electrical source. The baskets of cadmium are connected to the positive terminals. Then, the DC current is switched on, no stronger than 6 volts. Electricity dissolves the cadmium, lacing the particles with a positive charge, which travel through the water and attach themselves to the negatively charged steel parts, creating a smooth, even layer of cadmium. Thin plating requires only a few minutes to do, however, thick plating requires several hours to complete. It is rinsed in water to remove the chemical residues. To make the parts rust resistant, workers immerse in a series of compounds. This triggers a chemical reaction in the plating, enhancing the ability to withstand corrosion. This reaction changes the color. And then a final rinse in hot water is done to complete the process. The total time takes about 90 minutes.